boxing match, but these athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. A left hook. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. The Venezuelan is rocked. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You got to like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Usually you don't have to worry about getting a sunburn when you're fighting, Johnny, but that's certainly the case today with the sun blazing.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
Jorge Linares is in some serious, serious trouble. This is the time to on to the second round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Jorge Linares seeing cobwebs now. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back. Steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
And Jorge Linares is down. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are right.
Hold that thought! Jorge Linares is in some serious, serious trouble. Is he gonna punch himself out, though? Nice counter. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Is there any? On to the third. They've got to be feeling confident now after what Whoa, wait a minute! The Venezuelan is rocked! And that'll do it! Linares is down! Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot!
You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this.
The grind and sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game to save with lock and key and combination. Keep the goal in hindsight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night. It's my time in a bright light. Don't ever band, no mind, keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. Nigga let me when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation.
Who could forget May 18th, 2024, Tyson Fury versus Usyk right here. Joe Louis. Deontay Wilder, bronze bomber, only 216 pounds, but one of the biggest hitters in heavyweight history.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, an iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the one and only Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
And this one has all of those big fight feels. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. How are they still standing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
These fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
A perfect counter shot. Nice exchange here from both men. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
On the jaw. It's a terrible round.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man.
Better than this guy. You're way better. He's not in your league.
Keep smart. Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one.
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Here we go for round 2. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
When are we going to see a jab from these two. Joe Louis in trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. And now they're right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have... Let's get it started in round 3. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come up now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round.
Bro, you fucking
You're gonna get a kitchen sink.
Round like that, I'm happy. Good man. Just the same again.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations.
And down goes Wilder. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
That's lights out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your call.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the time.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Joe Louis in trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Good defense on that right hook. Both men step back for just a moment. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Both men knocked down. On to the fifth we go. We had not one, but two knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
Good counter punching. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
What caught sleeping on?
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. On to the sixth round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
They blocked the left there. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Beautiful counter shot. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Oh, Wilder just got clipped, and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice defense there, blocking the hook. And Deontay Wilder just just got clipped. And the Bronze Bomber goes down. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.